your referee, Howard Foster. And now, your referee, Howard Foster.
Box. Light heavyweight contest here for 6 rounds. 1-0 versus 1-0 here on the IBA Champions Night here in Moscow, Russia. Some good talent on display. Cheerav Ashalaev taking on Yusuf Changalawe of Tanzania. Dagestan taking on Tanzania here on the IBA Champions Night. This, the precursor to the WBA Interim World Super Featherweight Championship between Albert Batagazayev and Neri Ariel Cruz Romero.
Stop.
It's Ashalaev in the white and gold, Changalawe in the black and gold, both with a fight each to their name on the IBA Pro Series. Yusuf Changalawe beating Peter Pitter last August in Africa, in Moscow, Russia. Changalawe coming forward, almost slipping as he comes forward. Tries to get out of danger's way. Knew it was coming. Again, just miles away from landing that overhand right, and it's Ashalaev who again snapping the neck back of the African with the double jab. Attempts the overhand right movement. Changalawe does well to get out of danger's way. Coming forward, landing shots, and another jab landing there. Oh, Changalawe with a good shot though with the overhand right. Does land one. He's been throwing it a lot, but does keep missing. There you can see he misses quite widely with that overhand right again a few seconds ago. Ashalaev very good at sort of dictating the pace of the fight though. Every time the African loads up.
Stop. Box.
For some short, sharp periods of attack, Ashalaev does quite well to keep him at bay with the jab. Again, Ashalaev himself attempting the overhand right. Isn't quite timing it as much as he would like as of yet. But here we go into the final minute of round number 2. Ashalaev coming forward, landing a shot to the body. Oh, good combination upstairs. Stops Changalawe in his tracks. Ashalaev seems to be accelerating through the gears here as we come to the end of round number 2. Changalawe hasn't really been able to offer too much apart from landing sparing overhand rights. There's one that comes to mind in the midst of the last round. A good shot there from Ashalaev to end the second strongly.
Box.
We begin round number 3 with Cheerav Ashalaev dominating the opening 2 rounds of this light heavyweight contest from the IBA Champions Night here in Moscow, Russia. Changalawe, the fellow 1-0 Tanzanian. Been on the back foot for the majority of the 6-round contest. Loading up with a combination there, but Ashalaev's been able to read pretty much all the attacks. Ashalaev could end the night early here from the Russian capital. And Ashalaev again pushing his dominance on the Tanzanian in the final minute of round number 3. Ashalaev stalks coming forward, not really throwing too much. Changalawe staying at out of danger's way by a good half a foot there for most of the time, and then sort of loading up with wild, obvious combinations. Tables. Looks like Ashalaev's doing everything he can to secure what many could call a pretty routine points victory, but hasn't looked confident enough to really go for the stoppage. Let's see if Changalawe can do something to even up this tie. Again, Changalawe just staying far too away. He's trying to land some combinations there, but two men are so far away from each other. It's difficult for either to land a shot at times. Changalawe attempting to pull off a pretty audacious combination there a few seconds ago, but catching the gloves of Ashalaev. Just appear he's got things completely under control here. Changalawe taking... The Russian does take a couple of shots there to the head, but seems to not have too much respect for the Tanzanians' power at this stage in the fourth. Into the final minute, Cheerav Ashalaev and Yusuf Changalawe of Tanzania. Both 1-0 apiece here in the IBA Pro Circuit. Ashalaev coming to the ring with a much more extensive amateur background than the Tanzanian. And it's shown so far as we go into the 5th round of this 6-round tie. Ashalaev very composed throughout, dictating the pace, and has had Changalawe on the canvas as well. Although momentarily, Ashalaev again trying to cut the corner off. Happy to pepper away with a jab and then land a big body shot. Ashalaev always setting something up, the Russian. And a bit of really difficult night for Changalawe. Felt he's had to stay at quite a distance from the Russian, trying to land big left and right hands with all good jab though there from Changalawe. So halfway through round number 5. Ashalaev again coming forward, trying to cut off the corner of the ring. Bit of a slapping left hook there from the Russian. Good work there again from Ashalaev, catching him with the jab. And going to work the body, trying to come over the top with the overhand right, trying to land some big, powerful shots here at the end of the 5th round, with Changalawe on the ropes for a few moments there.
Stop. Box.
So both men tied here going into the final 20 seconds of round number 5. Ashalaev will probably want to look strong ending this round like he's done all the others. Half-decent combination to the body, then dips out of danger's way. Changalawe coming forward with a big shot, but it doesn't quite seem...
Box.
We go into the 6th and final round here in the light heavyweight division at the IBA Champions Night here in Moscow, Russia. And it's Cheerav Ashalaev putting on a pretty dominant display thus far against Yusuf Changalawe of Tanzania. Both 1-0 on the IBA Pro Circuit. They begin their professional careers. Ashalaev's done a very good job in this round to deal with the rangy Tanzanian. Dictated the pace throughout, excuse me. Would maybe have liked to seen him go through the gears a little bit more. Could have got the stoppage, but very dominant display here from the Russian. Changalawe definitely needing the knockout in my opinion. I think that's pretty clear to see. Ashalaev trying to load up. Land a good shot to the body. Changalawe was on the canvas from a very short, sharp jab, momentary knockdown. Just one part of the dominant display here by Ashalaev. Again, he pushes Changalawe into the corner as we hit halfway stage of the final round. But Changalawe doing his best to mount an attack. But again, always been found himself retreating quite robotically throughout. Been quite easy to judge for Ashalaev.
Box.
Times looked like a bit of a sparring session for the Russian. Pretty easy night's work for him as we go into the final minute of round number 6. Changalawe are going to have to go back to the drawing board, come up with some new ideas. As he's looked at times helpless in this light heavyweight contest. Started off his IBA Pro career with a win last August over Peter Pitter last year in Ethiopia, of all places. But again, winding up wildly there and going clean over the top of Ashalaev. It's been a constant theme of this light heavyweight contest.
Единогласным решением судей победу по очкам одержал Cheerav Ashalaev.
Your referee, Howard Foster. And now, your referee, Howard Foster.